Hi. Welcome. Hopefully you're here after watching a couple of Chinese youth recruiting videos. Um, I promise in 2025 to create more content around the Chinese weightlifting lifestyle, training, perhaps some history. What really fascinates me is the support that they have. It's government, it's centralized. It's fucking an athlete's dream. But if you're an athlete in China, it might feel like the opposite. And so I'm going to do my best to cover what I can publicly. So first thing I'm going to share that I thought was really fascinating was their four-level tiered school system. I think that's kind of how you translate it, but that's how they say it. So first tier is going to be your normal schools. This is where general education, this is where kids are normally scattered at, typically scattered at rural areas that do not have sports programs. And what I mean by that is just imagine you'll never have the chance to try out for volleyball, soccer, basketball, because they don't play those sports. But you could get scouted based on your genetics for a certain sport. Now, if your family agrees to it, then you can go to a tier 2 school, which is your skill development school. It's like the beginner school. This is where you start learning your craft. They'll see how you're adapting to the lifestyle, and you also get to see how you would like to adapt, or can you adapt to this lifestyle. Do you like the sport? Can you grow a passion for it? Usually they stay here for about a year or two until they graduate to tier 3 school, which is the provincial school. Provincial school, obviously province, it'll be the school of the province. The tier 2 school is a little bit more local, city local-ish. But as higher and higher you get on these tiers, the further and further away you move from home typically, really depending on where you're from. So tier 3 is where they'll spend most of their time developing their skill. This is where you start seeing big lifts happening. This is where they're starting to compete even at a higher level. This is where you're basically saying, hey, you have high potential, train your ass off. Then the fourth level school is going to be your national base university. Basically, you're already on track to go to the Olympics. If you're not dreaming about the Olympics at this point, you should just fall off. This is a very high level training base. You're basically competing on a national level. You can be selected to go to the Olympics. And at the highest level, you're talking about elite Olympic training base. We can't actually visit from what I heard. And same thing for a level 4 training base. It's really difficult to get into. But luckily for us, I think we might be visiting some. So when I do get footage from there, personally, I'll share. But here's an overview. If there's other things you guys want to learn more about, please let me know. I'm going to cover what I can. But honestly, coming up with my own ideas could be draining.